Hi, this is a video about the ring kit and how to use it. So a couple things that your ring kit doesn't come with that you'll need are T-pins. I have this little strawberry T-pins. You'll need some Flux. This is my favorite Flux. It's ruby fluid. We also have Novacan, so you'll need to make sure that it's Flux. And a soldering iron. My favorite soldering iron is the Hicko. Okay, well I'm going to show you our kit. Here's our kit right here. And you need a board to solder on. I just use drywall. We also have some soldering boards available. Inside your kit you're going to find a ring, solder, hobby lead, glass, including some flat marbles. All right, well, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do, I'm going to actually throw some flat marbles in this one. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is wrap our pieces. Let me move this down here so you can watch. So here's our ring, okay? Put your ring flat down, and then you're going to grab your pieces of glass and assort them inside your circle. I like yellow. That looks pretty cool. I'm loving that. Yeah, I like that. Maybe put a green one right there. All right, well, I've got all my pieces positioned. Now let's go to the next step. That is wrapping it with your lead. You'll also need a pair of lead nippers. Lead nippers have two sides to them. You have a flat and you have an inverted. We want to use the flat side on the piece that we're going to keep. Let me show you. So take your lead, take your piece. You're going to lay it inside. You can do this by hand. Flatten it down as you go. You can use the table if you need to. And do that until you match back up. And then I'm going to mark it. At that point, I'm going to pull it back away. I'm going to use my flat side. And I'm going to place this. I'm going to cut it. Okay? Now, I can apply a little bit more pressure. There's a little bit of light in there, so I'm going to tighten it down. You can use the table, whatever you can. I still have a little bit of light up there. See that right there, kind of? I'm going to tighten that down. Push it down. Don't want to see any light. There we go. Sometimes I have to take a picture of my piece because by the time I pick it up and put it back down, I don't remember where it was. Drywall is nice because you can put your pins directly into it. And what we're doing is we're holding this. See how that's moving? So I actually need to move my pin up a little bit. There we go. All right. So we want to have a nice flat edge. This thing's kind of pitched a little bit. We want it to be flat, so we're going to use a flat side. See, now it's nice and flat. We're going to take our marble, we're going to put it in there, and I just kind of pinch it around. Then again, I'm going to mark it. Pull it back away, make my cut. I'm going to do this with every single piece. Here's a little trick for these marbles. You take them and roll them flat down this seam, and it'll help it lay down a little bit more. So get a nice flat. See, I have a little bit of a gap. That's okay. Put this back down in here. Preferably put my seam where it touches another piece. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so pliers. Dang it. All right, bonus. So with your extra pieces, this is a fun thing that you can do. We have our ring right here, but we have some spots available. So what you can do, needle nose pliers, you take it like that. Have your lead nippers right here and clip it right there. Okay, so now what we have is a great little piece like this. You can adjust it, you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. Let's see how it works. So, I have this groovy piece right here, right? This is a great way to add reinforcement, to make it a little bit stronger if you need to, or just to add a little bit of personalization. And you've got the lead extra, so why not, right? Just kind of squeeze it in there. Then what you'll do, see if you can see that a little bit better. And then you're going to add your flux right where it touches, just like that, okay? And then just like we did with the rest of it, you can take this piece is cooled off by now. If you don't want to hold it, you can touch your iron to it. And then you're just going to tack it. And that makes it just a little extra special with your own touch. These can be melted off. Okay. Then if you want to add one more, you can. Maybe we want the other side to have just a little one just to match. So let's do it again. This is going to have to be a little bit tighter, okay? Get out of there, because we want it to fit inside there. So let's do that. That looks great. Trim it. Wow, that fit in there great. Now I gotta solder it. Look, there's a little solder spot that we have left over. You can reuse those. And as much as solder the cost is going up, you will want to get as much as you can out of all the solder that you have. And it looks like we have provided plenty of solder in our kit. We've got glass left over, we have some flat marbles left over, and there's still even some more lead. So you could probably even do a start to a second piece if you wanted to. Here's our piece. All right. Thank you.